What's up, guys? My name is MrGreen, and in this video we're going to be talking about 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri stars Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell, and Woody Harrelson, and is about a woman whose daughter is brutally murdered and the cops haven't made any arrests. So she puts 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri as sort of advertisement over the fact that the cops haven't really done anything about it. And this is a really good film, and I just wanted to talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what's good and bad, and I'm going to review the Blu-ray that I have right here. So without further ado, let's get started. So right off the bat, I want to talk about the cast. Frances McDormand gives a really good performance. It's the only performance of hers that I've seen. Looking forward to see Fargo and some of her other movies. And she was really good in the film. Woody Harrelson, surprisingly touching in the movie. His sort of arc was like very heartfelt, but not as like heartfelt as Sam Rockwell's. He was amazing in the film. He deserved that Oscar win. But something I did not expect was me to like his character as much as I did. Because in the beginning he starts off as a really horrible person, but by the end, like, he's completely changed. He's had a full character arc, which made me cry a few times. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to cry in this movie, period, and let alone this character, but he did, and he was fantastic in the movie. And that sort of leans in on my other praise over this movie, is the character arcs. This movie has really good characters and really good character arcs. Frances McDormand's character as the mother who lost her daughter, her character arc is very well defined by the end, where she's just going all out, just trying to advertise that. There's an ant. There's some ants on my arm. Get out of here. Get off me! I'm not gonna edit that out. Unless I should. Leave your comment in the comments if I should edit this out. But yeah, her arc as sort of an extremist, and by the end, still a bit of an extremist, but she's definitely evolved. Woody Harrelson's character arc is, I must say, spoilery. His and Sam Rockwell's, they were my favorites. His was a bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but it had a very satisfying conclusion. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean by shorter. And Sam Rockwell's is one of the best character arcs I've seen in a very long time. It was just really good. I'd recommend the film just for his sort of character arc, because it's very well defined, and it got to me. It got to me. I know, I'm a mushy. I'm a mush, but I'm a sap. But it really got to me, and it's really well done. Something I didn't expect was how funny this movie was. This has some very dark comedy, but some of my favorite movies are dark comedies. I love dark comedies, and they make me laugh the most, and this is definitely a really good one. I wouldn't just call it a dark comedy. It's definitely more like of a drama than a dark comedy, but it does have some very dark comedic moments. The main one being one with a dentist. That was pretty funny, a little bit, yeah. But the thing with the dark humor is that you can go from being like full on like afraid and like super tense in one scene, then they'll do something and then you'll laugh and then you'll immediately go back to feeling all tense again. And I love the way they handle that. I think it worked really well, and it's good. Really good. I really like the cinematography in the film. I think the billboards, here's a picture of the billboards, they look amazing at night because the red really makes it pop. And there's also this one scene with Sam Rockwell. I'm not going to get into what he's doing because it's a bit of a spoiler, but they have this really long tracking shot and it looks really good. I think they handle that very well. Martin McDonough, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. But he directed this movie very well. It's very fast-paced. It doesn't leave you bored. Like, if it was slow-paced, like, I can see some of the scenes, like, dragging a bit if it was a bit slower-paced, but it's also very edited in a very fast way, so it doesn't leave you bored, not even, like, once. I'm trying to think of a scene that left me bored. I really can't, and I really like that. So guys, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is a really good film. As I look back on 2017, of the movies that I saw, it's probably like second best. My favorite is still Lady Bird. I may review that one day. But Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is a really, really good film. It has a really, really long title, so I'm just going to start calling it Three Billboards from here on out, as most people do. But it's a really, really good film, and I'm going to give Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri an A. My one sort of flaw with the movie is the fact that, like, it's not that I didn't like the ending, because I do like ambiguous endings, but I could have used, like, a bit more closure, so to speak. Like, maybe just one more scene that would have been nice. But as is, it's still a really, really good movie. And now I'm going to talk about the Blu-ray that I have right here. Now, the picture quality for this is, it's 1080p. I don't have the 4K right here. There is a 4K. I'll leave the link for the Blu-ray and the 4K down below. And the film looks really nice because, again, like the scenes, the shots of the billboards and just the town in general, they look really nice. They look very vivid. The colors sort of pop. Nothing looks like kind of bland or muddy or anything. It doesn't look very grainy, but this film was shot on digital, I believe. But it looks very vivid. None of the colors are sort of washed out. It's a very clean picture. And the audio, it sounds very good. We have a DTS HD Master Audio. I gotta start learning these terms because if I want to give you a thorough rundown on the quality, I'm gonna have to learn that. And it sounds really, really well. I think I like the audio, the way that it sounded more than the way it looked. Because it just, normally like with films like these, I expect them to, like, sometimes they sound very quiet. Like with Heat, I had a lot of problems with that because it just didn't sound loud. I could barely hear it until the shots started getting fired. But when they were just speaking, couldn't hear anything they were saying. And that's not the case here. I could hear them very clearly, and I really like that. Packaging, we have the standard poster for the movie, standard Blu-ray covers. We don't have the slip cover. It comes with a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code. I'm going to set down there. And this is weird. This is very weird. I don't know if this is for all of them, for all the releases of this movie, but here, look. Can you see it? The Blu-ray is right here. And the DVD is right here. But they're both labeled Blu-ray. You can tell this is a Blu-ray because, it's blue. Most Blu-ray discs are, and most DVDs are just gray. But it's labeled Blu-ray. I don't know if that's just a mistake or if I'm just missing something. Could be both. I'm not really sure. And, the releases of this movie when it first came out had slipcovers. I didn't get one. And when I peeled off the wrapping, it stuck onto the spine. I hate that. I hate it when it gets stuck onto the spine. I really don't like that. That just always gets on my nerves. And so that, with the discs messed up, I think, there's nothing wrong with the way it looks. It doesn't look like a DVD. It looks really good. Maybe the DVD looks like a Blu-ray. Maybe they gave me two. I don't know. If that's the case, I just haven't checked yet. Maybe I'll check later on down the line. And I'll comment in the comments if I got two Blu-rays. If so, get these copies. They're at Best Buy for like $6. Go, now. And finally, for special features, we have deleted scenes, Crucify 'Em, making of, and 6-shooter Academy Award-winning original short film by Martin McDonough and The Gallery. Academy Award-winning short film. I'm gonna watch that. It's probably really good. Yeah. So not loaded with special features, but I guess it has a showdown here. That's just my own idiocy that I didn't watch it before then. I'm very sorry. Academy Award winning, and the Academy's never wrong. So let's hope it's good. But in the end, this is a very good Blu-ray. I really like the quality. Discs, messy thing aside, and spine wrapping. This is still a really good Blu-ray, and I'm going to give the Blu-ray for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, an 8 out of 10. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, share, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, here's some text, that's what's going to happen. But if you do subscribe, here's some more text, and that's what is going to happen. Now, if you want the good thing or the bad thing, that's up to you. But subscribe.